SCP-5393. Object Class Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. Due to its location and size, there is no method to contain SCP-5393 in its current form. The area around SCP-5393 and surrounding areas have been turned into Provisional Site 34. The Information Campaign 5393-34, High Radiation Levels, has been initiated, and expeditions into the Mariana Trench around Provisional Site 34 from unauthorized personnel have been prohibited. There is to be constant surveillance on the entities in SCP-5393 in the case of abnormal behavior. Experiments regarding SCP-5393-A have been denied following statements from the Wilson Wildlife Solutions Aquatic Team. Description: SCP-5393 is the designation given to an area approximately 4,000 meters below sea level, located near the Mariana Trench. Sightings have reported large structures made of osseous matter in SCP-5393, as well as several animate endoskeletons of various fish, sharks, whales, and humans. Following notes written by Elizabeth Crane, SCP-5393 entities seem to be controlled by an infectious microalgae designated SCP-5393-A. This microalgae has the ability to travel and secure itself onto organic matter. After first contact has been made, SCP-5393-A will decay the cartilage and muscle around the body, eventually reaching the desired endoskeleton. It will then reanimate it and transport it to SCP-5383. Addendum 5335. The following email correspondences are between Senior Researcher Dr. Michael Lynx and Wilson Wildlife Solutions employee Elizabeth Crane. To Elizabeth Crane, Wilson Wildlife Solutions Aquatics Team. From Dr. Michael Lynx, Senior Researcher. Subject: Inquiry on the behavior of Davy Jones. Dear Elizabeth, I'm emailing to ask you about the behavior and well-being of the specimen in your care, Davy Bones. I believe you were given the documents on the anomaly. I would like to ask a little bit more from you to further our research and understanding of the situation. Do you have any more information on the origins or workings of the microalgae that you might have missed? Thank you. Hey Lynx, thanks for showing interest in Davy. He's dead and well at our center. Behavior-wise, he's as energetic as ever and loves pets. We have been careful as we realize the awareness needed around the algae. But if you're wondering about the origins of Davy Jones, I have been looking into it. Despite Davy's skeleton being millions of years old, analysis on the microalgae has shown it to be active only in recent times, around 1989 to the present. I believe it's completely natural. The algae must have been dormant for a while, probably frozen. Davy Bones' siblings also seem to be fairly old. My best guess is that the microalgae and its hosts were originally from shallow waters, but had frozen over and sunk below during an unprecedented time. Hope this helps. Ask me if you need anything else. Dear Elizabeth, thank you for your hypothesis. I ask this because we have been recording the site and have noticed some things that are concerning. Mostly an influx in the amount of endoskeletons being linked with the submarine disappearances. It's out of the blue, I know, but I believe the behavior you saw meeting Davy is just a taste of something much more sinister. Has Davy become more isolated or aggressive? I have a thought at the back of my mind. Thank you. That's strange. More skeletons? I'm not sure what you think. On your point, Davy Bones hasn't changed in terms of behavior, but he does enjoy staring at the employees. It's almost like we're studying each other. Maybe we could focus primarily on the big bone buildings. Didn't the pictures sort of make them look like castles? As well as the animals chosen. Eels, sharks, whales, humans. It's interesting. I don't know what to make of it, but I'd like to know what your thoughts are. Let me know. I'd love to hear more about the Bone Kingdom. That's the name I'm giving to it. Dear Elizabeth, it is indeed strange. I reason the whales are due to whale falls, but the rest I am uncertain of. We have been keeping constant surveillance on the Kingdom, and I expect you to do the same with your specimen. Best of luck. Addendum 5336. A note inside a glass bottle was recovered at Provisional Site 34. Eyes everywhere, in the ocean, in lake, in ice, in wildlife center, in plankton. We send in the cavalry to find more recruits, and our soldiers will march from the depths. Be prepared. Victory will be ours. Addendum 5337. To Elizabeth Crane, Wilson's Wildlife Solutions Aquatic Team, from Dr. Michael Links, Senior Researcher. Subject: Urgent, Bone Kingdom. We have received an alarming notice. It seems related to the anomaly. Did you receive anything? How's Davy? Not really, no. Davy's been his usual self, except for he's been doing this funny little staring quirk a lot more now. I can see why this is concerning, taking the note's subtext into account. For now, we may consider covering up Davy's enclosure, but our best interest is our critter's safety and well-being in our sanctuary. Remember, where all critters are welcome. I wonder what it means by cavalry. There's no horses, only sharks, whales, a couple fish. It's confusing. We don't even know who wrote it. Either way, I wish you the best luck. Let me know about the situation as you go along. Thank you for listening to SCP-5393. If you enjoyed this SCP, please follow the link in the description to the SCP Wiki and vote it up to support the author, as well as the SCP Wiki as a whole.